YouTube, man, what's good? Welcome to the channel, man. Hey, it took a lot of guts for me to get up here and start talking, man. Because yesterday I tried to do this, and I just wasn't feeling it. But we gotta figure it out, man. Ain't nobody gonna help us out in this time. We gotta make these videos, and we gotta make them fast, man, guy. Because I gotta help y'all get through y'all lives, man. This channel is based on life principles. I will be helping you guys get through whatever it is the video is made to help you get through. You know what I'm saying? I will be shooting from the hip. Bow, 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 bow. I'll be shooting from the hip. So don't expect nothing flawless from me. I'm just 21 with a little bit of hacks and tricks, man. So today's video is based on credit, bro. Today's video is based on credit. And in order to have credit, we have to start at the beginning, at the root where everything begins, and that's with you. If you want to have good credit, you have to be a credited person. You have to be an outstanding person. What kind of person are you? Are you a person who robs people and run off with they stuff? Or are you a person who goes and get it yourself the legal way because there's just infinite amount of resources? Are you the type of person who says you're going to do one thing but then does the other? Are you that person? Or are you the kind of person who literally gets a time, hey, be here at 7 and you show up at 8? Are you that guy? Because if you're that person, it starts with you, man. You cannot have good credit if you ain't an outstanding person. You must show up on time. You must be the person who gets things done no matter what. You must be the person who keeps your word at all times, my nigga. And we're not perfect. You're going to mess up, but you cannot have a track record of things, of doing nefarious things, bro, or it's just not going to work for you. What I'm saying, it just ain't going to work for you. You feel me? You have to be the type of person who goes and gets it the legal way in order to have good credit. How is a bank going to trust a crook? The bank cannot trust a crook. You know what I'm saying? You are not the mafia. You are not the digger from Godfather. You're just not. So let's buckle down and go get a job so that way we can have some credit and live off those people's money. OPM, other people's money. Oh, don't worry. We're going to get into it. Don't even trip. We're going to get into it, man. Listen. The only way for you to become a better person is if you start now. Because if you push it off to tomorrow, you'll push it off to the next day. And if you push it off to the next day, you'll push it off from a week from now. And if you push it off from a week from now, we ain't putting in no work and we're losing time. Time is the most valuable asset you have ever. You can get money. You can always go get some money. You know what I'm saying? You can always go get a new computer. You can always get a new PS5. But can you get your time back? Absolutely not. Once it's gone, it's gone. Once I say now, it's then. Now, then. Now, then. Now, then. Now, then. Now, it's gone. So I need you as a person to buckle down and be the type of human being who's on time, who gets it the right way. Because God gave us one of these. You have a mind, my nigga. Stop acting like you don't have a mind to go get you some money. Okay? You don't need to be on the block. You don't need to be on the streets. You don't need to have a gun to go get some money. You have negotiation skills. I was watching the video. My guy Myron Golden. He said, you've already talked to a recruiter who gave you $60,000 before. So why can't you go make your own $60,000? You literally talked a human being into paying you $30,000, but you don't know how to go get it on your own. You know what I'm saying? If you can go get yourself a job, you can make it in this world. I don't care what these people telling you, bro. If you have a mind, you can go make some money. You can have felonies and go make some money the legal way. Because if you don't, you will not have good credit because the bank will not work with you. The bank will look at you as an outcast. The bank will look at your reports and be like, this person is not worthy of my money. Why would I give my money to a human being that literally trashes things, is a screw up, who likes to go get locked up, who likes to smoke, drink? He says he has money, but nobody can track it. Who wants to trust somebody like that? If I was a bank and I wanted to help people, I'm not giving my money to the homeless. I need to see them grind. I need to see them walk into my office with a Taco Bell shirt. Then we can talk business because I know you getting it. You know what I'm saying? What kind of person are you? Are you the type of person who give up because you in a struggle? Are you the type of person who just gonna lay it all on the line because you feel like it that one day, because you had a bad moment or you found out some bad news, you really need to just quit? Nigga, don't quit. It's not time to quit. You gotta become a better person, bro. Who are you on the inside? Because that's where your credit is. If you have a track record of going through bull crap and still thriving and still making it happen, I want to give my money to you. I want to give my money on. I'm betting on you because you're the type of person to be. I'm going in. You're the type of person to be bet on, son. All right, man. That's the type of person you gotta be in order to have good credit. Now, let's talk about doing. What do I, as a human being, as a Joe Schmo like you, have to do to go get some good credit? All right. Well, first things first. If you don't have a credit card, but you need a job, all right? I don't care if you start a business legally. I don't care if you cutting grass. You need a job. You need proof of income. The first thing the bank is going to ask you when you go in there and ask them, hey, I want a credit card, they're going to say, how much money do you make? And you don't need to make $100 million. You just need that beginner card, that $500 card. Because let me tell you what you're going to do with that card. You're going to use that card for everything. You know what I'm saying? And hey, do this at your own will. This is my video. This is what I did. Use that card for everything. Cutting grass, getting some food, getting groceries, getting ice cream. I don't care. Getting gas. It doesn't matter. Use the credit card and pay on that credit card every single day. Pay on that credit card every single day. So for myself, I pay $80 a day on my credit card because the bank wants to see reoccurring payments. They want to see you making payments, being a good citizen and making payments, doing the payments. We're talking about what you have to do. You have to make payments, which is why you must have income. You have to be able to make payments. If the bank sees you're making $80 payments a day, they're going to be like, well, thank you. You want to know why? Because that $80 a day shows you're interested in doing business. It shows, hey, yes, I'm tearing your card up. I'm swiping that shit like crazy for everything I need, but I'm making payments on the card. I'm making constant payments on the card. My record states that Andrew will be making payments today, and that's all they care about. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how the richest people in the world are in so much debt? And it's only because they make daily deposits. You know what I'm saying? They're making them $80 payments. The bank is like, listen, we'll give you even more money. Just keep making them $80 deposits. You know what I'm saying? That's all they care about, son. That's all you have to do. And let's talk about needs and wants right quick. Nigga, if you go and get a $500 credit card, which is usually the start off point for credit cards is $500. If you go and get a $500 credit card and you decide to go to Best Buy and cash out, you're an idiot. This will not work for you. This is why I started with the being. You have to become a person of worthiness, a person who knows what they're doing, a person who only uses the credit card in times of need for food, water, shelter, and sometimes a party. Sometimes you can go get what you want, but not every single day, bro. You got to sit down, you got to grind, you got to figure it out, son. You can't just be spending your money on pointless stuff, bro. That's how you lose the credit card trick. That's how you lose your credit. That's how you punish your credit. Spending money on stuff you don't need, stuff you're not going to use. You only use that credit card for things you need, food, water, shelter. That's it. You know what I'm saying? For clothes, you can do that, you know what I'm saying? But just don't go buying PS5s. Don't go buying the latest makeup, ladies. Don't go buying new cars and all this. Don't do that. That's how you mess your credit up. Because them $80 payments will then turn into $100 payments. And then you already working at Taco Bell. You don't have enough to be doing that. Let's think smart. You know what I'm saying? Let's think smart. You got to do the right steps, and if you want this to work. All right, let's talk about having, my nigga. Listen, you want to be having other people's money, OPM, then you gotta figure it out, bro. You gotta figure out how you want this to work for your life. How is this credit card? How does credit cards? You can make credit cards for yourself. I'm done. The video's over. Hey, I'm not cutting that out. I'm just trying to get better at talking in the camera, y'all. God damn, just leave me alone. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but listen, I'm living off straight credit for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to use my money. I want to use a credit card, and I want to make little payments on my credit card. Why do I want that to happen? Because I want to keep my money for assets. I want my money to go into the stock market. I want my money to go into real estate. I want my money to go into my business. I don't want my money being used for diapers, for cleaning supplies, for just dumb stuff that other people can buy. Because that's what credit is. Credit is other people's money. You know what I'm saying? When businesses need money, they go to investors that give them money because they don't want to use their own money, nor do they have enough to do whatever there is they're trying to do. I don't have enough money to live in this apartment I'm sitting in right now. I simply just don't. But I understand credit. See, I use my credit card to live in my own apartment. I use other people's money to live in my apartment while I pay $80. Now, I don't know if this is smart. Like I said, I'm just a guy talking on YouTube who's just giving his advice. But me making $80 payments ain't nothing compared to me spending my own money. I don't know how to explain this. I hope this is making sense. But hey, we got further than yesterday. I'm gonna just leave it here. We're gonna break down this credit stuff all throughout this channel, man. We're gonna talk about finances. We're gonna talk about stuff that's actually important here. You know what I'm saying? This is the important channel. If you want to go laugh and giggle, go to my erratic behavior channel. And on that note, I'm out.